On February 11, 2024, a peaceful Sunday afternoon at Lakewood Church in Houston, Texas, was shattered by an unthinkable act of violence. What unfolded next would leave the community shaken and the nation asking, how could this have been prevented? 36-year-old Janessa Yvonne Moreno, accompanied by her 7-year-old son Samuel, entered the church with an AR-15 rifle concealed under her coat. The congregation was settling in for their afternoon service when she forced her way past security, her intentions becoming tragically clear. Moreno opened fire in the church hallway, targeting a security officer. Chaos erupted as terrified churchgoers scrambled for safety. The gunfire left Moreno dead after a confrontation with off-duty police officers, but not before she inflicted devastating harm. Her 7-year-old son Samuel was tragically caught in the crossfire, sustaining a gunshot wound to the head. A 57-year-old church volunteer was also injured, though both survived the incident. For many, the question lingered. Why did this happen? As investigators pieced together the events leading up to the shooting, a disturbing picture emerged. Moreno had a documented history of mental health struggles and a criminal record, including assault and illegal weapon charges. Despite these red flags, she was able to purchase the AR-15 used in the attack just 2 months prior. Perhaps most chilling of all were the warning signs that went unheeded. Moreno's former mother-in-law, Wally Carranza, had repeatedly alerted authorities and even the church itself, warning of Moreno's deteriorating mental state and possession of firearms. But in Texas, the lack of red flag laws meant no action could be taken. The tragedy reignited debates around gun control and mental health resources. Advocates called for red flag laws which allow firearms to be temporarily removed from individuals deemed a threat to themselves or others. Critics argued about the balance between personal freedom and public safety. Sadly, the Lakewood Church shooting was not an isolated event. In 2015, Deontay Smith entered the City of God Church in Detroit, Michigan, armed with a brick, to confront Pastor Keon Allison. Suspecting the pastor of an affair with his estranged wife, the confrontation escalated. Pastor Allison, fearing for his life, shot Smith in self-defense. These incidents highlight a troubling reality. Places of worship, long considered sanctuaries of peace, are not immune to violence. As society grapples with rising incidents of gun violence, churches have been forced to reconsider how to protect their congregations. Back in Houston, the community mourned and rallied around Samuel, who continues to recover from his injuries. Lakewood church members held vigils and called for healing, but the scars of that day remain. The shooting also sparked statewide discussions about enacting red flag laws. Advocates argue that such measures could have saved lives by addressing the warning signs that went unnoticed in Moreno's case. As we reflect on this tragedy, the importance of recognizing warning signs and taking proactive measures cannot be overstated. Stories like these remind us of the devastating consequences when mental health and gun control issues intersect without resolution. Our hearts go out to all those affected by the Lakewood Church shooting. Let this serve as a wake-up call to ensure such tragedies never happen again. Remember, change begins with awareness, and awareness begins with us. If you or someone you know needs help, please contact the National Suicide Prevention Hotline or local mental health resources. For more true crime stories, hit subscribe and join the conversation.